I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. 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 I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. Can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. Oh, clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
Smooth operating moves. You like the smooth operating moves. Smooth operating moves.
The following is a presentation of Burlington Junior Barracudas Hockey, live on YouTube.
Hockey is back in the spotlight here. Canada's 40 million eyes turn their attention to their national sport. And we're ready to go. Shot scores from the point. Juliana Kalpakis.
Sweden killer with a shot. Rebound. They score! Haley Thompson, the hat trick. And they
continue to roll.
She's in alone. Langus breaking in. Stopped by Ferguson with the glove. A real back and forth game all throughout.
Chelsea Tiller with a long shot. She scores! And it looks like Butler's got it.
Song working it down the back end. Centering try, they score! Lauren Brugel on the 2-on-1. Elson takes the return pass and a shot. Scores! Sarah Elson cycles it down for Butler. Into the middle. Here's a chance. Scores! Tie game!
Haley Tiller to the net and she scores! Haley Tiller with her second of the game. So the top line for Burlington of Tiller, Thompson, and Butler all over the score sheet this afternoon. Suter, Walker, scores! Soon walks the blue line, throws it on, rebound, they score!
Bennett scores! Oh, great save by Ferguson. And a shoot, they score! Haley Tiller. Well, it was a rough start to 2026 for the Burlington Junior Barracudas. A 2-1 loss last night to the Kingston Ice Bulls, but a chance to bounce back here on Sunday afternoon as with the Bluewater Hawks in town. Both these teams coming off of losses last night. Bluewater falling to the Stony Creek Sabres over at Gateway Arena just down the 403. And they'll look to bounce back here in Burlington. Starting goaltenders this afternoon, Kayla Taft gets the call for the 8th time this season for Bluewater. Through 7 games, she's 2-4-1, 888 save percentage, a 337 goals against average. And Mackenzie Ferguson, through 14 games, she's 8-5 for the Barracudas with an 871 save percentage, goals against average of 3 on the dot, and a shutout to go with them. And for Burlington, again, missing some key players. Chelsea Tiller, Kaylee Tiller off at U18 Nationals, and Kate Breton representing Canada. So some call-ups will have to step up. Some players will step up in the lineup as we're underway here on Sunday afternoon. Cal Pekis throws it up through the middle. It's intercepted, and the Hawks are away through center. Pass up through the middle for Zoe Moran. She scored a goal when these two teams met earlier in the season, a 3-2 Bluewater win. Rink-wide pass, almost getting a stick on that was Aubrey Biazzi, couldn't quite reach it. Here's Maggie Alcock in the corner, who sends it loose for Moran, throws it on goal, and Ferguson will deflect that to the corner. Loose behind the net. Here's a sharp angle shot. That's sent high of the net by Alcock. Back for it is Biazzi as the Barracudas try to start the rush, but a physical play by Alcock pulls that puck free. Down to the corner it goes. Van Bakel trying to get it out in front of the net. In front of that was Maddie Delahunt. Bouncing puck near the slot. Ends up in behind the goal. Down low. Here's Van Bakel. Checked here by Kalpakis. A quick shot and a rebound comes free. Spinning shot is sent wide by Maya Thorne. At the blue line now. Good start to this game for the Hawks as Olivia Minton will send it in deep. Up the boards it goes. It's knocked down as there in front of it was Marley Schinner. Thorne circles in the neutral zone and she'll backhand it up ahead. Van Bakel gets it in deep. Ferguson stops it at the side of the net. It's sent up to the blue line. Here's Schinner. Schinner. Now Thorne tries to get it down to the corner. That's picked off by Addison Lee, and she'll put it back behind the net. Here's a Kemi Ray. Call up in a long lead pass. Thompson's in alone. Thompson shoots. Save made Taft as she's tested early. Well, Haley Thompson just kind of gets lost behind the defense here. Good pass up through the middle, and she's in all alone. Tries to just sneak it in, and Taft does well just staying square, staying calm, and making sure that there's no extra rebound opportunity. Puck cleared out to center. Here's Addison Lee, who sends it up along the near side. Getting on that is Jamie Ryall. Chipped ahead. Here's a foot race in the Barracuda zone. Running some interference there was a Kemi Ray as she allows Lee to get to the puck. Now Addie Butler looking for Keelan Song there. Pass out of her range, and it's right back down to Barracuda territory. Hawks have to tag up for an offside here, and as Ryall touches up, that'll be an offside call. But a hot start to this game for the Hawks. They've been able to spend some time in the Barracuda zone. Best chance of the game, however, you got to give to Haley Thompson on that breakaway. As it's sent around the boards here, Doc Stater trying to catch up to it. Chips it up towards the blue line. Cruzel in there trying to maintain possession for Burlington. Around the boards goes Morehouse. Couple swings at it there from, that was Muldowney, but she fanned on it a couple times. Now the Hawks will have to try the other side. Cruzel gets it free for Ella Frege, lone goal scorer for Burlington last night. She sends it high of the net. And now in deep it goes. Frege on the puck. Battling for it with Morehouse here as it comes towards the blue line. Bouncing puck into the middle. Comes free, and Frege couldn't get a good shot away. Kicks it in behind the goal now. Feeds the point. Here's Sarah Elson walking the line. Long shot. That took a deflection. Didn't reach the net. And now Alcock will get it out for the Hawks. Alcock, she's on her own here. Teammates change. Nice move. Cutting to the net. And Ferguson slices that away as Alcock almost broke free. Alberg long shot. And Ferguson will swallow that and halt play. 16:42 on the clock here, and another good chance for the Hawks. Well, Alcock just breaks through up the middle. She tries to kind of poke it into space for herself, but a little bit too much mustard on it and gets to Ferguson before Alcock could catch up. Here's a chance in the slot now, and a deflection off of Delahunt high over the net as it was free in the slot for Zoe Moran. Now it's played ahead as Astia Sorokid got it into the offensive zone. Sorokid now on the puck. She lost in the neutral zone. Call up from Oakville's U18 team. Now it's played across. Unable to handle that was Charlotte Richardson. Now she's on it on the far side. Plays it around back of the net. Now a loose puck at the side of the goal. Knocked off the stick there by Delahunt as Haley Thompson will try to clear. Gets it past Schinner and out to center. Richardson drops it back. Quick pass up, trying to catch the Barracudas on the change. Doesn't work. And icing called against Bluewater. Well, for Burlington last night in the 2-1 loss to Kingston, it was just a struggle to get the puck in the offensive zone and stay there. Really didn't have a lot of sustained pressure. And the first 4 minutes of this game, it seems more of the same as here's a shot from Haley Thompson that's stopped and held. And this is going to be a line that'll be important for Burlington. Haley Thompson, Addie Butler, two of their leading scorers. Keelan Song steps up to play center in the absence of Kaylee Tiller. As it comes out through the neutral zone, and here is Song. Dropping it back, that finds Akemi Ray. Back for Keelan Song as Barracudas have numbers here, dropped off for Butler. Butler looking for the return feed to Song. Miss centering try, that's off the side of the net and off to the corner. On the far side here, it's taken up ice here by Olivia Minton. Minton backhands it over the blue line. Addison leaves there. Minton's got a tag up for the offside. So time here for Burlington to start the rush. Here's Addie Butler working in 1-on-3 as she'll drop it back for Song, trying to protect the puck, but stripped from her and sent rink wide for Carnucken. Carnucken, her drop back for Minton didn't work as Minton's got to move the puck quickly. She was under pressure from some Barracuda defenders. Off the bench here has steps Abigail Flynn, the third of 3 Barracuda call-ups from Oakville's U18. Quick shot here is knocked away by Miwa Carter. Carnucken in behind the net. She's pinned to the boards by Carter. As they battle for it, it's pulled free by Ella Frigi. Up ahead, and here goes Cruzel. In deep it goes. Flynn going in there after it. Out to the blue line and into the neutral zone. Now it comes. Worked ahead here by Thompson. She's taken down, trying to cut to the middle. Cruzel now on the near side board. She's stripped of the puck, gets it back, and she'll work ahead for Frigi, who is able just to get it out to center, no further, as right back in come the Hawks. Richardson stops up, cycles it down to the corner. Morehouse let it go there for Thompson. Olivia Thompson feeds the blue line. Long shot. Alberg is knocked away by Frigi. Thompson trying to come out of the corner. Stops up. Couldn't drag it around. Juliana Kalpakis. And Kalpakis will advance it to the neutral zone. Right back in again. Here come the Hawks. Worked in over the line. Here's Richardson. Throws it to the front of the net. Looking for that tip. And it was sent just wide by Morehouse. Up the boards come the Barracudas now. Trying to get it around at the blue line around Moran was Catalano. She's turned back. Now she's got it again, and she'll skate it ahead. Catalano works it on the wing. Takes a quick shot, and that's gloved down and held by Kayla Taff. As again, more pressure in the offensive zone for the Hawks. The Barracudas struggling just to move the puck up the ice. They get it out to center and just aren't able to make those passes work, and the Hawks are taking advantage. Around the boards it comes now. Reaching forward is Butler. Lee's checked along the boards near the blue line, trying to hold it in. Can't do it as Song got it just over the blue line, but right back out come the Hawks. Knocked down there by Danielle Harmer. Behind the net. Battle for the puck here is Akemi Ray. Gets it away from Harmer. Now Song for Addie Butler. Has Thompson streaking ahead. Finds her. Here comes Thompson. Butler driving that. Thompson shoots. Save made. Taff. And she hangs on. Well, Haley Thompson has been all over the puck in the first 7.5 minutes of this game. That's her third shot already by my count. And moving the puck well on this line with Song and Butler. Around the boards it comes. Stopped at the point by Miwa Carter. Down towards Thompson now. Trying to clear here are the Hawks. It comes free for Alcock. Alcock will get it just out to center, and now Miwa Carter will back-end it right back in. Burlington changing here as Taft stops it behind the net, leaves it off for Olivia Minton. Minton goes up the board. Lead pass, trying to catch the Barracudas on a change, and does. Thorn in, but had to turn back. That pass was tipped just enough by Cruzel to disrupt it. Now Thorn's in again. Thorn works to the middle. A backhand shot save made, and the rebound cleared away by Frigi, who's away now. Frigi 3-on-2 through center. On the far side as Cruzel in the middle, and the pass was just in her feet, unable to settle it down to Cruzel. Back behind the net. Up to the blue line here. Delahunt with a long shot. That misses. Rebound will ring back around for Kalpakis on the near side. In deep it goes. Frigi. She'll cycle it to the point. Delahunt holds the line. Down to Frigi. Frigi tries to drag it around. That was Muldowney again getting a stick in the lane. Up to the blue line. It comes to Kalpakis. Kalpakis cycles it down low. Frigi trying to battle it free. Couldn't do it, and out to center is Van Bakel, who will fire it in deep. At the blue line here, Alberg trying to step up to keep it in Barracuda territory. Now Richardson back in her own zone. Richardson, lead pass, working up the far side here. Beiser. Now Alberg steps up. She can't hang on to it. It's sent across, and the Barracudas are ahead. Here's Biazzi. Biazzi works in, steps up, takes a shot, hit the crossbar. Got it over the shoulder of Taft, but couldn't quite find her way inside the iron. Here's Catalano. Feeds the blue line. Down towards the corner here. Battle for the puck. Catalano. Now up top. Held the line by Catalano. She'll swing it in towards the net. Stopped there as Alberg will work it to the blue line and out to center. And now into Burlington ice. Here's Ryle trying to cut in and couldn't dance her way past Akemi Ray. Ray on it now. She gets tripped up. The skate got clipped there. No call coming. Out of the corner now. In behind the net. Harmer. Morehouse waiting in front of the net. Here's Harmer. Drops it back. Here's a centering try and not even. Whistle. Face off over to Ferguson's right. So we've reached the halfway mark of this first period. Elson will play it off the end boards, trying to get it around the net. Ends up off the side, and now Keelan Song will work it ahead. Song's feed for Butler. She gets to reach out to grab it. Now Butler ahead for Haley Thompson. Battling forward against Minton. Thompson lost her footing, and now Thompson out the line, unable to hold it in there was Sarah Elson, so some time to work it out to center here for the Hawks. Here goes Minton. Minton, she's turned back in the neutral zone. Butler, she's taken down on the far side as the Hawks work it ahead with Morehouse, and whistle goes as Olivia Minton was down in some discomfort, as now she'll head off to the bench on her own strength there, and looks like she'll head back to the room, so something to keep an eye on here for Bluewater. Minton, one of their top defenders. 21 points on the season coming into the weekend as Moran goes after it in the corner. Here's Maddie Delahunt, chips it up the boards. Doc Stater at the blue line now. Holds it in for Alcock. She tries to get it into the middle. Kalpakis got in the way of that, and she'll get it to the neutral zone. Right back in it goes here. Krusel and Doc Stater colliding in the neutral zone. Drop back for Kalpakis. Kalpakis, lead feed. Here goes Ella Frigi. 3-on-2 through the neutral zone. Frigi with Krusel. Frigi into the middle. Krusel trying to get a shot away and had it knocked off her stick. Comes free for Frigi now. In the middle. Drag, shoots, save made. And Taft will hang on. Well, Ella Frigi loves that drag and release shot. You'll often see her use it on the power play on that left wing. Just kind of pull the puck into the middle, change the angle a bit on the defender, get around a block, get a different angle on the goaltender, and use it there. Now here's a chance the other way off the shot block. Hits a breakaway. Working in. A shot. Save. Ferguson with the glove. Well, Charlotte Richardson just gets up aggressively, blocks the shot from Ray, and a fortuitous bounce off the shin pad right out into the neutral zone. She's able to get there. Good pressure coming back from Lee there to force her a little wide and not allow her to get in close to the net. Here's Van Bakel. Trying to get it in deep here. It's cleared out past Beiser into the neutral zone. Up the ice go the Hawks as that pass from Alberg didn't connect. And icing called against Burlington, or against Bluewater, sorry. Song, Butler, Thompson come out here, try to create some offense for the Barracudas. Puck bounces down in the side of the net, and Taff will just reach out, cover that up, allow the Hawks to get the change they wanted before the icing. New forwards come out for the Hawks here. Another face-off win for Burlington, but it's turned back quickly, and Alberg has it behind the net. Alberg up the boards. Here's Elson. Keelan Song now. Song, lead pass. Here comes Addie Butler. Butler on the far side. Tries to drop it back. There for it is Ryle. And Harmer will advance it to the neutral zone. Sarah Elson. She plays it back for Miwok Carter. Her pass up ahead is knocked down in the neutral zone by Ryle. Battle for the puck at the Barracuda line. Comes free for Miwok Carter. She'll dump it off for Thompson. Haley Thompson near side. Has Carter driving that. Thompson shoots. Blocker save. Another good chance for Thompson as she's after it in the corner. Cycled around the boards and worked ahead by Peyton Beiser. Ryle. Lead feed here. Thompson reaching for it. Was disrupted by Cruzel, and the Barracudas take over. Up ahead, looking for Cruzel. That pass misses, and Doxtater will go back after it. Doxtater stripped to the puck by Frege. Frege to the blue line, and now across, and another Hawk here in discomfort behind the net. That's looks like an awkward collision with the boards maybe behind the net. I think that's Peyton Beiser. As she'll head off to the bench now. Sorry, that's Marley Schinner in behind the net. It was away from the play and looked like just a hard collision into the boards, but she stays on the bench, was able to get off the ice on her own power, and the Barracudas are back in now. Played into the middle of the ice as that bounced away from Lauren Cruzel. Frege now trying to get after it on the forecheck. Cleared up high into the blue line. Thompson at center now will try and work it ahead. She's taken off the puck by Addie Butler. Delahunt on it now. Delahunt tried to dump it in, hit a skate. Butler reaches out to stay on side, and now she's on the puck. Butler resets for Burlington. Her pass back to Delahunt. They got their wires crossed, and Delahunt's got to chase it back to her own zone. Butler into the middle for Kalpakis. Return feed off the boards to Butler. Gets it back into the middle. Kalpakis reaching forward for it, just a little bit out of her reach as now Butler's pinned to the boards. Hard puck battle in deep here. Pulled free and comes loose for Skorokot. Skorokot got it loose to the corner, picked up there and sent to the line and out by the Hawks. Ray back with it. Lee advances it up the boards. Biazzi will tip it into the offensive zone. Giving chase here is Catalano. At the blue line, Ray steps in, works it out of the corner. Centering pass knocked down by Thompson. And around the boards it goes. Skorokot in there. Out to the blue line, race for the puck here as Ray will get back to it ahead of Richardson, and it's worked ahead here by the Barracudas. Couple of Hawks collide there in the neutral zone, and now an offside called at the Bluewater line. Well, it was Catalano working it in with some speed, trying to create a numbers advantage, but just a half step ahead of the play was Aubrey Biazzi. Schinner off the face-off, so she's back on the ice. Good to see for the Hawks. Sent across as Butler will get it deep. Taff stops it behind the net. High bouncing puck, trying to knock it down is Thompson. Sliced ahead here as Keelan Song looks for it. Beiser out towards the neutral zone, and now across. Here's Harmer. Harmer, lead pass. That connects, and it's worked in by Van Bakel. Van Bakel, her shot knocked away by Miwa Carter. Carter tries to get it loose. It's turned back, and into the corner it goes. Round back of the net. Richardson in there. Comes out to center, and now pass ahead for Haley Thompson. Kicks it up to her stick. She's in by herself here. Has lost the puck, and now Addie Butler steps up to hold the line. Back for it, and looking ahead is Dockstader. Dockstader gave it away. Freaky in front. She scores! Make that goals in back-to-back for Ella Freaky as she takes advantage of the turnover and opens the scoring for Burlington. Well, Dockstader behind the net, just looking for a lead pass up the ice, and puts it right on the stick of Ella Freaky, and in that tight, no one in her way. She's not going to miss from there very much. Puts it through the legs of Kayla Taff, and the Barracudas have the lead late in this first period. Kalpakis turns and skates it into the offensive zone. Puts it into the middle. Was looking for Freaky. Freaky's got it now. She scores! Ella Freaky, just like that, has double dipped for Burlington. Well, this is a broken play for the Barracudas. The pass from Kalpakis into the middle, just not quite on the mark, and then a return feed. Again, just a little out of Freaky's reach. She reaches ahead. I think she's got one hand on her stick here as she taps that in. And Freaky has 2 goals in about 10 seconds. Here come the Barracudas again, looking for more. It's Freaky.
Burlington goal scored unassisted by number 97.
Worked ahead, Cruzel. And the goal you hear announced is the
Time to
first
go,
Freaky goal.
36 seconds. That's Freaky unassisted at 3:36.
Now it's worked ahead for Audrey Biazzi. Biazzi. Schinner gets it to the corner here, knocked down by Addison Lee. She's pinned to the boards, and we'll get a whistle and a face-off. 2:47 remaining.
This period is brought to you by Nickelbrook Brewing. Mention Junior Cudas at your next Nickelbrook gathering, and we receive a kickback.
So Abigail Flynn draws an assist on the second Freaky goal, so a point for the Oakville call-up. Another Oakville call-up gets taken to the boards there as Ray was able to work it free. Addison Lee now. Lead pass, reaching forward is Schinner. Catalano takes it away from her. Schinner took Catalano to the boards. Out to the line it comes, and Moran will work it ahead. Moran works it in. In come the Hawks here. A chance sent across for Moran. She was all tied up with Miwa Carter, and now Carter's going to get a call for a hold.
Abby Flynn and by number 10, Juliana Kalpakis. Time to go 3 minutes 21 seconds.
So,
That's Freaky from Flynn and Kalpakis at 3:21.
Power play opportunity upcoming here as Miwa Carter just got all tangled up with Moran on that 2-on-1 rush. So with 2 minutes on the clock here, the Hawks will be on the power play for most of what's left of the first, as it's picked up and worked ahead, sent across by Alberg. In comes Richardson at her stick check from behind by Butler. Now Alberg plays it in deep. Thorne chips it around Kalpakis, tries to come out in front of that to the line. Alberg winds and shoots, and Kalpakis gets a leg in the way of that. Played towards the corner, reaching to poke that out is Keelan Song, and the Hawks will have to regroup in their own zone. Alberg, hard pass across, was trying to get it to the far side. Thorne knocked it down. Now Thorne into the corner, plays it out. Thompson reaching for it, trying to get it away from Van Bakel, and Thompson will send that all the way down. Taff Out for it behind the net, and Frege with a steal in deep. Here comes Frege to the front of the goal. Backhand try, and she was all tangled up with a couple of defenders, and I think the net in behind Kayla Taft came off, and that was an issue in last night's game as well. There were at least 3 times the net on that side came off at a key moment. As Frege will take this face-off shorthanded. Bobbling the puck there in her own zone was Schinner now, as she'll be able to get it ahead and try to get things started now as Beiser will skate it in. Beiser bumped off the puck by Sarah Elson, and it's sent all the way down by Addison Lee. Final 40 seconds here of the period, 30 seconds to go in the penalty to Carter as that pass misses everyone, and Delahunt will go back after it. Delahunt around the boards. Kalpakis, she'll fire that all the way down. Taff out to play it again as she'll leave it beside the net for Dockstader. Dockstader, final 15 seconds of the period, trying to get something going for the Hawks. They got to hurry here as that pass up the boards, tipped into the middle. Catalano backhands it up to the line, but not out. Down to the corner comes, back to 5-on-5. A centering pass looking for Thompson. Rolls wide of the net, and that will do it for the first period. Ella Frege, 3 goals in the last 2 periods, 2 goals in a span of 10 seconds in the first here, and the Barracudas lead it 2-0 after 20. We'll step away and be back with second period action.
Have you guys ever played an NHL? No.
On Media Day, we asked 8 Cudas to pair up for the first ever PWHL tournament. Yeah! The rules were simple. Win, and you move on.
Oh, no, not like that.
Oh.
To see who would be crowned the champion.
Okay, so like if I want to shoot like bar down, I go up.
Have you guys ever played an NHL?
No.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be fun.
Oh my god, wait. Oh, my deal. Just press anything. Yeah, that's kind of.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you flip the puck. Oh, offside.
Oh.
Oh, you cherry chicken. That's not good.
Oh, I didn't know it. Here it was.
Oh.
Oh my god.
You can just go outside.
No, why are we flying? Get away from me. Get away. Go. How do you shoot? How do you...
Oh.
Oh my god, rebound. How do you pass, guys?
R2.
Or two.
Yeah.
There we go. How do I shoot, guys?
And then you
Go down.
Go down, yeah.
Oh. That was like kind of nasty. You like. See, I don't. You go down. Oh my god, that's not easy. I'm pressing buttons. This one, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm like pressing. Yeah, I'm pressing down here. Oh, I poke checked her. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Penalty?
Someone got a penalty. Oh, tripping.
Dude, definitely. Oh, come on. Come on. That's a light call. That's a light call.
Oh.
Shoot. Oh. Just shoot.
Oh. Okay. End of first period.
Shoot it. Oh my god. How do you score in this game? I know. How do you deep? Can you deep? Oh. Oh no. Yes. Oh no. You guys are getting better here.
Oh.
Oh. No. No. That was offside. That was so good. Oh. Time we gotta be getting back. Yeah. Oh my. Did I score? Yeah.
Unassisted own goal.
How did that go in? I like they like kind of passed it through me. I like No. Yes. Oh no. No. Shoot that. No. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh no. I can't. Oh, overtime.
You're on 3.
You're on 3?
2 on 3.
Oh, Laura, please. Yes. Oh my god. Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
So you're gonna use your left stick to aim and your right stick to shoot, basically. You're gonna shoot it off. So aim.
You're going.
You're never. Great shot.
Wait, how do you? Is one of them a skate?
Oh
Yeah!
yeah!
No way.
Wow.
I was not aiming there.
Oh.
Are you joking? How long can this go on for?
Theoretically, forever.
Oh my god. Okay.
Or not.
Come on.
Wow.
No. Who's going? Me. No.
Wow.
That was a good game.
Good game.
Good game, guys.
Guys.
Good game.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you. Don't forget your phone.
I used to be the lost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it, and so hard to get it. And so hard to get it. I used to be the lost boy lost boy running insane. Used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. Used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it. It's so hard to get it. So hard to get it. I used to be the lost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it. So hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it. So hard to get it. I used to be the lost boy running insane. Used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it.
Welcome back into Mainway Arena. Second period action about to get underway. The Barracudas lead it 2-0 thanks to a pair of Ella free goals in that first period as it's worked into Burlington territory after that face-off, and Delahunt will ring it around the boards. Biazzi chips it up ahead. Beiser will race back after it. Chased down here by Scirocco. Far side here. Tipped ahead. Up the boards it goes. That takes a bounce off the boards. Biazzi's got a race to that in the middle of the ice. Got there ahead of Alcock. And it's chipped up the boards. That hit the linesman on that far side. Worked ahead here by Thompson. Thompson stops up, plays it back into the middle. Alcock. She has that. Taken off her stick. Got it back. Thompson. Back for Alcock. Down to the corner. Here's Thompson. Ran into the referee there in the corner now. And it's poked ahead, and the Barracudas will work it up the boards. Played up through the middle. That's knocked down by Thompson. She's in over the line, takes a shot. That's gloved and held by Mackenzie Ferguson. And she'll halt play. Face off over to the left of Ferguson here. It'll be taken by Bryn Belmore, who gets the face-off win, and that wasn't done fairly, so we'll reset, do it again. Keelan Song taking it for Burlington is one back for Moran with a shot. That took a bounce at the side of the net. Rolls to the opposite corner. Keelan Song advances it out to center, stepping up to get it right back in is Doc Stater. As Addison Lee cycles it back up to the blue line. Stopped there by Belmore. She gets knocked down, and now the Barracudas are away. Worked ahead by Addison Lee. She goes rink wide for Butler in her skates. Gets it up to her stick, stops up, and she'll drop it back to the blue line. Stepping in is Ray with a shot. Stopped at the side of the net. Sent around the boards now as Addison Lee steps up. Lee trying to knock it down. Moran into the middle, picked up by Haley Thompson now. Thompson centering pass, penalty upcoming here. It's going to be against Burlington. Or, no, rather it will be against Bluewater. Looks like a trip called here, and it's going to be Bryn Belmore who heads off. So for the first time in this game, the Barracudas head to the power play. Had a couple opportunities on the man advantage last night against Kingston. Couldn't get anything really going, and chance here to extend their lead with Belmore in the box for 2 or less. Barracudas come away with the draw. Kalpakis drops it off. Here's Frigge. She goes rink wide. Delahunt shoots. She rifled that high. Frigge back up top. Kalpakis walks the line. Finds Frigge. She'll step in. Take a shot. Tipped right on. Rebound. Covered up as Taff had Kalpakis lurking in the crease. Able to cover up. Draw the whistle. 19 seconds gone on the penalty, and a couple of decent looks already for Burlington. Off the face-off, it bounces towards the blue line, comes free for Lauren Krusel. Krusel to the blue line, Kalpakis. Walks to the point, takes the long shots. That's stopped by Taff. Comes up top for Kalpakis again. Has it at the blue line. Kalpakis fires. That hit a leg in front as Frigge gets it. Frigge up top. Kalpakis for Delahunt. Delahunt fires a shot blocker save, and the rebound is covered up by Taff as Catalano gets in there again, and some pushing and shoving ensues as the Hawks taking exception to Catalano's presence in the crease. Barracudas make a change here and get Keelan Song out to take this draw. Song, Thompson, Butler up front, Lee and Carter on the blue line, and it's one back for Miwa Carter. She'll take a shot. That's stopped. Rebound is loose. Shot Thompson. Oh, how did that stay out? Rebound sent wide. Glorious chances for Burlington on the power play. They can't bury. Here's Carter. Goes across. It comes to Haley Thompson. She couldn't settle it down. Pokes it across. Reaching for it is Carter. And she can't hold the zone. Here comes Haley Thompson. Chips it up the boards. Doc Stater on it. Rings it around as Carter will stop it on the backhand. Meanwhile, Carter, her rink-wide pass is stopped, and now a chance the other way. Breaking free is Ryle. In alone, short-handed. Ryle, forehand. Oh, great save! Ferguson reaches out the right pad and stops the short-handed break. Now the Barracudas are away. It's Addie Butler. She's working it in up ahead. Turned back, and it's sent down into Barracuda territory. Sarah Elson stops it beside the net. Final 10 seconds of the power play here as Elson gets things started. Keelan Song accelerates through the neutral zone. Drops it back for Krusel. Krusel trying to get into the middle and had that knocked off her stick. Delahunt holds the line. Penalties over here as we're back to 5-on-5, so not for lack of chances, but the Barracudas can't convert on the power play. Up the boards it goes now. Thorne. She'll get it deep into Barracuda territory as Delahunt goes back after it. She'll ring it around. It's tipped into the middle here for Krusel. Krusel looking ahead. She finds Ella Frigge. Frigge over the line. Takes a shot pass looking for the backdoor play to Flynn. She couldn't reach it, and the Hawks will skate it ahead. Thorne to the red line, now to the blue and in deep. Delahunt goes back for it. She drops it back and then took a hard check down in the corner as she takes a little shot after the play at Thorne, and Delahunt's going to get called for that. It was the official down in the Barracuda zone looking back at that play. Calls Delahunt for head contact. That'll be a double minor. As just a collision down in the corner with Thorne that looked like it was unintentional, but Delahunt took exception and delivered a shot after the play, and that will put the Barracudas short-handed for 4 minutes. Pfizer Drops it off for Alcock. Alcock has some time. Works it up to the blue line. Beiser. Now across. Return feed to Beiser at the blue line. She'll drop it back. Swap spots with Alberg. And now swap spots again. Alcock near side. Back to the blue line. Here's Beiser with a shot. That missed the net. On the puck here in the corner. It's worked up to the point. Beiser. Beiser to the far side. Alberg. Quick shot. That's gloved and held by Ferguson. 40 seconds gone in the 4-minute penalty to Delahunt. Well, the Barracudas doing a good job just not giving a lot of great shooting lanes to the Hawks here. Forcing them to the outside, keeping it up near the point, and able to kill some time so far. Here's Beiser. She'll walk the line, send it across. Freaky reaches out, got a stick on it. Enough to disrupt the play, and now it's played to the corner. Coming out of the corner here, it's Thompson getting it down low once again. Up top. Now across. Beiser. Beiser. Her pass ahead is disrupted and sent ahead by Thompson. Freaky in there looking for the puck shorthanded as Taff will send it around the boards. Freaky racing onto it. Hawks take over as Olivia Thompson goes ahead for Beiser. Beiser over the line, sends it across. Here's Thompson, steps in, shoots, a pad save made by Ferguson. Dockstader, her pass back to the line, missed Schinner, and that will force the Hawks to reset. Pass out of the reach of Richardson. She had to wait up, make sure they didn't get called for too many, and instead they'll get called for icing. So with 2:19 to go in the Delahunt double minor, the Barracudas will take this all the way down to Hawk territory. Off the face-off, one to Kalpakis. She takes a shot that's blocked, and now the Hawks will take over. Van Bakel. She goes up the boards. That's tipped, so no icing. Ferguson steps out to play it. Addison Lee stops behind the net, tries to clear to the blue line, can't get it out. Knocked down in the middle and cleared to the line once again. Can't quite escape the zone, and now Addison Lee will get the job done, send it down in behind the Hawk net. Taft stops it, leaves it for Dockstader. Dockstader works ahead and then gets hit. She ran over Catalano. That's going to be a penalty against the Hawks. So Dockstader will get called. That'll be a head contact penalty as well. Catalano just stepped up, and Dockstader drives, puts her arms up through the head of Catalano. So that'll be a double minor the other way. So we got minute 36 here of 4-on-4. Then the Barracudas will go to the power play for the second time in this game. Miwok Carter. She's stripped of the puck here by Ryle. Ryle goes up the boards. That pass disrupted. Keelan Song trying to take the puck, couldn't do it. And now Ryle into the offensive zone. She's stripped of the puck here. Now worked to head up the boards. Here comes Addie Butler. She might have a step. Butler working in on the near side. Butler in, back in. Oh, great save. Kayla Tav with the glove. Robs Butler on the breakaway. Well, Butler plays this perfectly, really. She does well to protect the puck against the defender, gets it across the crease to the backhand, and really patient on that breakaway chance, but Taft just stayed with her the whole way, reaches out at the last second and gets the glove on it to keep this a 2-goal game. Foot race here as Ray will take it around back of the net. Ray lost the puck for a second. Now she gets it back, and she'll play it across for Addison Lee. She's checked quickly here by Belmore. Now Lee. Up along the far side. Here comes Freagy. Couple goals already for Freagy. In with Thompson. Drops it back to the line for Lee. Lee, her pass. Comes right back to her. Now she sends it off for Ella Freagy. Freagy fires a shot. That's turned aside by Tav. Played back up to the line. Lee steps up for it, plays it in deep. Beiser around the boards. Haley Thompson took it away, tried to cut to the middle, had it knocked off her stick by Belmore. Ray steps up at the line. Ella Frigi now holds the zone. Another chance here to clear. It's knocked down, and this time it will get out to center. 5 seconds to go before the Barracudas head to the power play. Played in deep here. Delahunt back on the ice, so it's 5-on-4. Long lead pass. That misses everybody. Out back behind the net is Ferguson for it as the Barracudas get the power play started. Deep in their own territory here. It's pinned up against the boards by the Hawks as that will kill some time off the clock. First half of the Doc Stater double minor is done. Up the boards and no one there for Burlington. That dump in hit Alcock, who was trying to get onside. And that will be called at the Burlington line. Face-off will come out the Bluewater half of center. Minute 54 left of power play for Burlington. Off the face-off, it's won by the Hawks and sent all the way down the ice. Kalpakis pressured quickly in behind the net, protects it from the forecheck here, then took a spill. It was able to get it to Elson, and she'll start the rush up for Catalano. That's Frigi working it in. Ella Frigi off for Thompson. Haley Thompson, a centering pass. Oh, comes loose right back to her, and reaching out to make a pad stop was Taff. Puck battle along the end boards. Taken free by Frigi as she battles for it again now near the circle on the near side. Comes for Kalpakis. Kalpakis, her rink-wide pass, and getting a stick in the way of that was Thompson. Elson goes back for it now. Elson checked by Thompson as they fall in the neutral zone, and it's stopped back behind the net by Mackenzie Ferguson. Here comes Frigi. Ella Frigi trying to play it across. It bounces up to the blue line, and out it goes. Lee in the neutral zone. Carter over the blue line. Skates it in. Centering pass. Found Cruzel, but she couldn't settle down the puck as now it's behind the net. Biazzi reaching for it. Gets it out to Catalano. Catalano up top for Addison Lee. Lee back to Catalano. Walks in. Shoots. Turned aside. Rebound comes free. They score! Miwa Carter on the rebound makes it 3-0 Burlington. Well, this starts with Gabby Catalano. She's given all sorts of time and space, able to just walk in and rip one. That first save is made, but lots of traffic in front of the net. Able to really find it was Taff, and Carter steps up and rips it for her 4th of the season, and the Barracuda power play makes it a 3-0 game. Out to center it goes. Here's a foot race as Richardson will get to it ahead of Ray. Knocked off the puck is Richardson as Skarakid will get it out to center. Now the Barracudas are out with numbers. Played into the middle as getting a stick in the way of that was Muldowney. Now a chance for Richardson in all alone. Richardson backhand. Oh, save Ferguson. And the net knocked off once again on that side of the ice. A continuing issue over there. Ferguson just stretching out to the right, able to, looked like get a pad on it, and then in the process, kick on the post. Getting a talking to from the referee down in the corner. Jamie Ryle's going to get waved out of this face-off, so Leah Carnuckin going to take it. The Hawks get the win. Long shot from the point. That took a deflection away from the front of the net. Butler, she's checked. Here's Carter, the latest Barracuda goal scorer. Gets it across for Elson. And now Addie Butler. Butler plays it into the middle. Haley Thompson collects and works it to the wing. Thompson slaps that out in front of that. Nobody there for Burlington. And Carnuckin will escape to center. In the offensive zone here are the Hawks. They're turned back quickly. It's sent down the ice. That will be icing against Burlington. 7:48 remaining in period number 2 as Miwa Carter has the Barracudas up by 3. Belmore and Frege on this faceoff. Belmore gets the win. Quick shot, save made, and Ferguson will cover the rebound. Zoe Moran, they've been doing that a lot, the Hawks. Quick win off to the winger and then work it into the middle. You can see on this play, you'll see Moran lined up closer to the blue line, and they do it again here. Just win it to her, and when it's on her forehand, she'll just take it into the middle and try to get a good shot away, as Beiser will flip this in deep into Burlington territory. Lee reaches out, gets it ahead, and now Keelan Song works it ahead for Catalano. She's in one-on-one with the drop-back pass. Cruzel, a centering pass kicked away, and a dangerous rebound. Nobody there to collect for Burlington. Now Belmore speeds ahead. Belmore plays it across. That's into the skates there of Moran. Now the Barracudas on the counter. Played into the middle, looking for Catalano, and that pass missed. Sent around the boards by Dockstader. Moran taken off of her stick. Keelan Song drops it back into Burlington ice. Catalano in the middle now. Morehouse shadowing Catalano. Addison Lee will get it in deep. Barracudas tag up for the offside. Dockstader checked here by Abigail Flynn. Skurakut, long shot. That took a bounce away from the front of the net. Up to the blue line now. Tipped out to center. And in deep it goes. Stopped at the side of the net here by Taft. Richardson plays it into the middle, and up ahead now goes Morehouse. Morehouse stops up, centers a shot pass there, kicked away by Ferguson. Flynn in there battling for it now. Up near the blue line. Taken free, cutting into the middle. Here's a chance. Loose in the slot, a shot. Oh, at the crossbar. Richardson with all kinds of room. Couldn't find a way to put it home. Aubrey Biazzi now. She can't clear. Here comes Richardson again. Richardson stops up, centers. Loose puck in front of the goal. Save Ferguson. And she hangs on. Well, a bouncing puck finds its way to Olivia Thompson. And she finds herself in all alone, and Ferguson does well to stick with that and make the save. And just moments before that, Charlotte Richardson just about had the Hawks on the board. Instead, it's off the crossbar and stays a 3-0 game. Here comes Catalano with a 2-on-1. Catalano across, just out of the reach of Lauren Cruzel. Comes to the blue line now. Played in deep. Schinner back for it behind the Bluewater net. Out to the point. That takes a bounce into the neutral zone. Kalpakis resets for Burlington. Catalano tipped it ahead. Schinner back in her own zone. Lead pass here, and it finds Thorne. Thorne works in, trying to drag it past Kalpakis, and they collide as it comes free, and it's picked up now by Cruzel. Cruzel to Frege. Frege trying to return pass. It was behind Cruzel, and offside will be called here against Burlington. 5 minutes remaining in this second period. The Barracudas lead at 3-0, and a good chance just there for Lauren Cruzel, who couldn't quite collect that pass. On the 2-on-1 as the Barracudas win the face-off, and they're away. Addison Lee gives it to Haley Thompson. Thompson works in, sends it to the middle of the ice. Alberg got a stick in the way of that. Comes free now to the corner. Addison Butler centering pass. That kicked away to the corner now. At the blue line, played across. Here's a chance. Keelan Song, backhand try, save made. The rebound still free, and finally finding it is Taff as Keelan Song is going to want that one back. Had a good chance, a good lane, and just didn't really get what she wanted on the shot. And few other chances on the rebound, but ultimately able to find it is Taft. Keep this a 3-goal game here. Late in period number 2. Here's Dockstader. Up the boards it goes, reaching for it. There is Addison Lee. Lee back with it now as she'll retreat back into Burlington ice. Ray, back to Lee. Lee, lead pass, that's knocked down. At the blue line now, Keelan Song. Another puck battle here on the far side as it's dropped back. Up ahead for Addison Butler. Butler. Sent ahead by Lee. Behind the net. Taft will stop it. Played into the middle here. That will misfire. Gets down. Not enough on this for icing as Carter ranges back after it. Lead pass. Tipped ahead here for Biazzi. Biazzi over the line, trying to cut into the middle. Lost the puck. Loose for Catalano, and she couldn't get a good shot away. It rolls into Taft. She'll cover and draw a whistle here. 3.5 to go here as Catalano has had some chances in this game for the Barracudas. She's been around the net. She's been looking for those rebounds and has thus drawn some of the ire of the Bluewater defenders. Hawks away with it now. Richardson. Her pass ahead. Finds Thompson. Thompson trying to spin it back to the front of the net, and Sarah Elson gets a stick in the way of that. Visor. Ahead for Richardson. Right back in she comes. Trying to speed to the outside. Richardson to the net. A backhand save. Ferguson. And again, the net behind Ferguson coming off. And that's the 3rd time this game now that the net over there has come off. 3 times last night, too. So something going on with the ice over there, perhaps. Up to the blue line. Here's Alberg. She'll send that down towards the corner. Unable to settle it down was Morehouse. Now it's ahead for Catalano. Or Frigi, sorry. Frigi. Over the line. Here comes Cruzel. She's checked. Sent up to the point. Kalpakis. Down to Delahunt. Delahunt centering pass. That's sticked away and now sent ahead by Richardson. For Thompson. Has Richardson driving the net. Thompson up for Richardson. Pass just up out of her reach as she had Delahunt all over her. Muldowney in deep. Here's Thompson. Battling for it against Kalpakis. Kalpakis will come away with it. Trying to thread it up towards the blue line. Disrupted there by Van Bakel. Hard check here on Kalpakis. And here come the Barracudas. Maybe a 2-on-1. Cruzel has Frigi with her. Cruzel works in with a shot that's sticked away to the corner by Taft. Long lead pass. Looking for Thorne on the break. Bounces to Van Bakel. Van Bakel. Check by Lee. Here's Thorne. Down low. Battle for it. Here's Thorne. Comes out of the corner with it. Thorne into the middle, looking for Alcock. Alcock. She's turned back, and now Addie Butler. Lead pass, looking for Thompson there. That missed, but Thompson will beat out the icing, and out to play it was Taft to get it away from the streaking Thompson. Thorne. Up to the point. Elson. She gets it down low. Now Thorne. Around the boards, Muldowney. That bounced off the skate of Muldowney. Centering try as Addie Butler had Keelan Song waiting in the slot. Played up to the point. Across it goes.
Last minute of play in the second period.
Final minute of the second here as Catalano will get it up to the line for Carter. Carter shoots. Had a stick there looking for the deflection from Skarakid. And it's out down into Burlington ice. That will roll slowly, so not going to be an icing call. Here's Skarakid. Up ahead, finds Catalano. Catalano, return feed. Skarakid couldn't settle it down as they go after it in the corner now. Bounces into the corner now behind the net. Biazzi. Biazzi trying to come in front of the goal. A centering pass, and tied up there was Skarakid. In behind the net now. Picked up here as Harmer, will look ahead. Up come the Barracudas now. Delahunt going back after it. Final few seconds of the period. Bounces out in front of the net. Krusel there. Looking ahead for Biazzi, but she'll be out of time as the period expires. So 40 minutes in the books here. Miwok Carter has the goal here in the second to put Burlington up by 3 over Bluewater. Heading into the break, we'll be back with third period action.
Gotta press X. Oh, I'm controlling.
Yeah.
Let's go. We're waiting. Hey, there's no X to press. Wait, are we waiting somewhere?
Yeah.
Here you go, boys.
Just enough time. Just come off the ice.
Wait, what switch? What
Yeah.
player?
Do I face off?
R2.
Oh yeah. What
Yeah.
That's hot.
Come on. Oh my god.
Wait. Oh, there's my player.
Where am I? Go body check.
Gabby, that's you. Where? How do I know
You're
what's
with
me?
the
puck. Oh, I see.
Oh my god.
Joe, look at that shot I took. That was me. Up right, Miller.
Wheel. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna
Oh my
hit
god.
this girl. Get over here.
Yeah. Oh my god.
What a block. Buddy. What a block. Oh, shoot. What the heck?
Penalty.
Again.
What? On who? Yeah. Smells like a power play to me. Okay.
Out of space.
Calm down. Bro, who's on my butt? Already taking
Hit.
it off.
Oh. Oh, I just got that. The stress level right now.
I'm stressed.
Hey, Gabby, face
Hurt your guys.
Face off.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Shoot, win the face off.
No, I still got it. No.
What
Weird.
am I again? You're
Hit. Yeah. Go.
Yeah, Gabby still got it. Go. Go, Gabby. Go to net.
Oh my god. Stop touching our goalie.
I will fight your goalie. Try to shoot. Look at this. Schneid.
Yeah, block.
Oh, that was, did you see that
R1
tight
block.
turn? That was pretty talented.
None of us are scoring. We're just running.
No, I think these goalies are just like on their heads right now. Oh, look at those dangles. Yeah, if you have me wide.
I don't know where I am. Hit her. Crunch. Yeah, come on. I want to go so bad. That was so close. Oh, that's a late hit, but whatever.
No penalty on that.
Let's
I had the
slide.
puck. Yeah, watch out. Take that. Let's go. Defense.
Can I get it? We're getting back. We're getting it back.
Go, Gabby. Go, Gabby. Shoot it. You're alive. Come on, D. Oh, yeah. That's defense right now. Oh
my god.
That's what I like. Yeah.
Bro, what is that hit? What a late hit. You guys are terrible.
A few moments later.
Oh, he tried to close that out. Yeah, up. Go, Gabby.
Bro.
Shoot it, Gabby. Shoot it. Yeah! I don't even know what's done. Oh, yeah, Nursey. Oh, no left?
Your player is blocking her own shot. Screen's
What is that?
Screen, I love it. That's so
She screened it.
Oh, I didn't even see the time. Late shot.
Shoot it. Oh, bro.
Yeah, you grab that.
Yeah, shoot that. Let's go, Gabby. Okay.
Yeah.
Go, Gabby.
That was so. That was our best opportunity
Oh, you
all
go.
game. Yeah. Wheel. Yeah. Oh my god.
I got. Oh! Get him! Yeah. Oh, you're on my team. Oh! Get in! No! Get in!
Holy, she's on the ground. Get up, girl. Oh, pass.
Smart D.
Oh,
That's nice.
no, not like that. Stick handle. Oh, bring her my way.
Oh,
Oh my god, rebound.
what a save!
Speedy. Why am I going at the pace of an actual snail?
So.
Yeah, B.
Yeah. I thought you were behind.
You got it?
Shoot! Oh! Hey! What? Hey, Campbell! Hey, don't fight our goalie. What a play. Oh. Shoot right there! Gabby! Where's the puck? I don't need the pressure right now. What a shot! Oh my god. Oh my god. Just hold on to it. Just hold on to it and get it deep.
Yeah, body that.
Hold on and get it deep.
No, body.
Just get it. Just hold on to it.
Body.
I really pressed shot.
Yeah. Oh no, that's my bad.
I showed the right way.
How much time we got? Oh my god.
Body down deep.
Body. Yeah, cover it. Why I'm moving like in negative speed.
Right? I know.
Yeah.
Poach it.
Come on. Carry us.
Oh! What? Are you kidding me? Keep going, Gabby. Yo, why am I so slow and you're fast? Woo! Take that win under our belt. Finals.
I'd like to have a rematch. Bye.
I've been talking in my sleep, been running deep, looking for us. I've been playing hide and seek. I felt the heat, but never enough. Was waiting till the sky was falling, held my breath through every single storm. A light on my mind, I never saw it coming. Didn't think you'd wake me with a kiss like this.
Sometimes a minute takes days and feelings fade when you don't want them to. I hope you won't throw the blame my way, but if you do, oh, are you looking for, looking for, looking for, looking for echoes? Are you looking for, looking for, looking for, looking for?
Welcome back into Mainway Arena. Third period action just about to get underway here as the Barracudas lead it 3-0, the score over the Bluewater Hawks. Ella Frigi, a couple of quick goals in the first period. Then Miwok Carter added one on the power play in the second. That's where we stand right now as we're set to go. And underway for third period action. The Hawks win the draw, and they'll work it up the far side. Bouncing in the slot here. It comes free. It's worked in deep here by Van Bagel, centering pass, and getting a stick in the way of that was Juliana Kalpakis. Catalano sends it across. Here's Skarukod. In behind the net it goes. Stepping up for it is Delahunt. Comes free. A centering try from Skarukod that didn't quite reach as it's picked up by Thompson and skated ahead up the near side. Thompson checked here by Kalpakis. Thompson trying to cut into the middle, and Richardson with a shot that went wide. Thompson now. Shadowed by Delahunt. Thompson. Richardson. In deep now, pressured by Kalpakis. Taken to the boards, it comes free to Catalano. Catalano around and finds Biazzi. She'll chip it up the boards down the ice, and that will skip all the way down on the fresh sheet for an icing call against Burlington. So we'll come back down to Mackenzie Ferguson's side of the ice as faceoff will be over to her left. And for the Hawks, trying to get a quick one here to start the period and maybe mount a comeback here as it bounces in behind the net. Delahunt had her stick lifted there, so Kalpakis will pick up the loose puck. She lost it, and it's cycled in around behind the net here by Belmore. Up the boards, it's sent out to center down the ice, and this will be another icing call against Burlington. So some tired legs out there for the Barracudas as it's been about a minute and a half of this shift to start the period. And the Hawks looking to take advantage. Hawks win the draw. Here's Schinner, a long shot, stick save Ferguson. Ryle. Taken in the neutral, out towards center. That's just offside, so the Barracudas get a chance to clear, and they will, and that will allow them to make the changes they wanted. Haley Thompson has her stick all tied up by Ryle. Addison Lee. Lead pass looking for Butler. That's going to miss, and this is going to be another icing call against Burlington. They were able to get most of the changes they needed. Haley Thompson stays out. Keelan Song will take this face-off against Morehouse. The Hawks have had a good start to this third period. Here's Karnuckin. Karnuckin taken off the puck here by Keelan Song. Addie Butler chips it up the boards and gets it out to center. And again, here comes Karnuckin. In deep and sent around behind the net. Song reaching for it. Couldn't get a stick on it. Sent out towards the front of that. That's off a skate and away, and now the Barracudas will work it to center. Butler. She's tied up in the neutral zone. Her pass back is taken and now given away here to Thompson. Thompson shoots, and a save made by Ferguson. She hangs on. Well, the Hawks continue to push here. In period number 3, the Barracudas spent a lot of time in their own zone. First 2.5 minutes gone here. Burlington gets the win. It's played to the line. Alberg steps into one and it went off a stick and wide. Now Thompson behind the net, trying to get it out in front, and Ferguson will reach out, cover that up, draw the whistle. 17-11 on the clock here. Barracudas lead by 3, but Hawks pushing to get on the board here in the early going of the final frame. Here's a chance now. Van Bagel shoots. That's off a stick and high as Miwok Carter got in the way. Barracudas will make a change here to get some fresh legs out there. That was probably the best chance that the Hawks have had in the first couple minutes here of the third, but they've, as mentioned, they've been all over the puck in the offensive zone. As they win this face-off, Alcock feeds the point. Takes the return pass, gets it into the middle of the ice, bouncing around, and we're going to get a penalty call here. A cross-check will be the call, and it looks like it's going to be Juliana Kalpakis who heads off. So early power play here in period number 3 for the Hawks, as all that time in the offensive zone, they finally get that break they're looking for, and now they'll look to get on the board here as they try and mount a 3-goal third period comeback. Backhanded up to the line, and Dockstader couldn't settle that down, so it'll be all the way back into Hawk territory. Taft leaves it behind the goal. Beiser drops it off, and now it's played into the middle. Over the line is Thorne. Thorne with the shot. That's blocked by Delahunt, and the rebound sent all the way down the ice. Taft leaves it behind the net. Here's Dockstader as the Hawks power play starts the attack once again. Beiser trying to slip up the boards past Catalano. Couldn't get past Elson, and the Barracudas are away again. Catalano. She's bumped in the neutral zone by Richardson. Here's Thorne. Catalano reaching for it, takes it, works it in deep. Catalano working in shorthanded. Lost the puck in the corner, and the Hawks are out. Skated ahead, working it up along the far side is Richardson. Trying to get a step here. Richardson, sharp angle shot that goes off a stick and wide of the net. Played up to the line. Dockstader gloves it down. Here's Ryle. Ryle feeds the point for Dockstader. Dockstader, long shot. Glove save Ferguson. And she hangs on. 46 seconds to go in the Barracuda penalty. And not a lot going on for the Hawks on this power play, as Ryle will take this draw. Gets the win back to Schinner. Schinner across. A one-time shot from Beiser. Deflected away from the front of the net by Krusel, and she'll advance it out to center. Frege knocked down in the neutral zone. The Hawks take over. Moran plays it into the middle. Finds Alcock. Alcock works it to the outside. Turns back as the Hawks get set up. Pass into the middle is knocked down and backhanded away by Lauren Krusel. Final 20 seconds of the power play here for the Hawks. Schinner works it back. Here's Alberg stepping up as Krusel. Couldn't get a stick on it. Delahunt trying to clear. She lost it. Here's Alcock working in. Sharp angle shot and a save made by Ferguson. And there's no rebound. 3 seconds remain in the penalty to Juliana Kalpakis. And the Hawks still looking to get on the board here in the third. Barracudas only have 3 out there. They'll send Addie Butler out to make it 4. She'll take the draw here, or rather Keelan Song. And now Keelan Song's going to get waved out. Barracudas got 3 forwards out there. Song, Biazzi, and Butler waiting for the return of the second defender, which will be Juliana Kalpakis as she gets out now. Now Butler. Quick one-touch pass. Ahead with it comes Keelan Song. Song off for Biazzi. Working in. Biazzi shoots. Hit the post. Oh, she had Taft beat, but another post for the Barracudas as it's picked up by Keelan Song. Song stripped of the puck here. She got it back. And out come the Hawks. Karnuckin takes a long shot that Ferguson will glove down. And hang on with 14-17 remaining in the third. Freaky and Van Bakel will take this face-off. Delahunt tied up in the corner. She works it up towards the blue line, but stopped there by Van Bakel. This is Van Bakel in deep now. Takes it around the back of the net. Holding on to it. Van Bakel feeds the point. Sent into the middle here. Thompson trying to tip it on net as it bounces free. And now Richardson. Centering pass. Thompson on the backhand, and she sent it wide. Out towards the blue line. Here's Krusel. Works it ahead, and Freaky's got a chance. Here comes Freaky on the wing. Freaky, a centering pass. Knocked down in the middle there. I think that's Catalano, and that's going to be a penalty against the Hawks. A cross-check the call, and it's going to be Abigail Van Bakel. 2 heads off. Freaky was trying to get that pass into the middle for Catalano as she was knocked down from behind, and the Barracudas will go to the power play. 1 power play marker on the afternoon for Burlington. Miwok Carter in the second period, and they win the faceoff. Kalpakis spins away from Alcock and now works it down. Here's Lee at the blue line. Lee to the corner. Butler had some trouble with it, now gets it back up to the line. Lee for Kalpakis. Kalpakis looking for Butler on a quick pass, and Butler's back on it now. Leaves it for Lee. Lee working in, steps to the middle and shoots, missed the net. Kalpakis collects the rebound on the far side. Kalpakis got hit hard. That's going to be another penalty against the Hawks as Thompson gets it off for Butler. Butler up to the blue line for Lee, and she will just let Belmore touch up and start the 5-on-3. Alcock will head off. See what the official call is. It was a check kind of on the numbers of Kalpakis. They're going to call it a board. So that will send the Barracudas to a 5-on-3 power play. Going to call a timeout here as Kevin Greco will try and draw up a play here to extend the Burlington lead. It'll be a minute 20 of 5-on-3, then another 40 seconds of 5-on-4 should the Barracudas be unable to convert on the 5-on-3. And a big chance to put this game out of reach here in the third period. Burlington has 1 goal, as mentioned, on the power play. Miwok Carter burying the rebound back in the second period. Came late in the power play after they didn't get a ton going in the first half of it. As timeout's done, so teams return to the ice. It's going to be Song, Thompson, Butler up front for Burlington, Kalpakis and Lee on the blue line, Dox, Tater, Beiser, and Royale. The 3 penalty killers for the Hawks. A big 5-on-3 chance for Burlington here in this third. Kudas win the faceoff. Kalpakis waiting at the line. Plays it across. Addison Lee. Return feed to Lee from Thompson. Lee off for Addie Butler. Butler up top for Lee. Lee takes a shot that deflects up high into the corner. Thompson for Lee. Back to Thompson. Haley Thompson into the middle. A shot tipped right on. They score! Keelan Song in the high slot. A tip on the backhand makes it 4-0 Burlington. Well, this is a great play from Haley Thompson as she uses all that extra space on the 5-on-3, comes off the boards. And she's such a shooting threat coming in off that wing. The Hawks have to respect it, and she's able to find the stick of Keelan Song just waiting in the middle of the ice, and a quick tip on the backhand extends the Barracuda lead. Still a minute and a half of power play for Burlington to work with here. Same 5 stay out. Delahunt comes on for Addison Lee as Delahunt now will send it ahead looking for Thompson. That pass just out of her reach and picked up behind the net by Dockstader. Dockstader around the boards. It's stopped there by Addie Butler. Butler to the line. Kalpakis blocks the point. Here's Delahunt now. Delahunt steps in, shoots, missed the net. Comes up to the blue line, reaching for it as Kalpakis able to hold the zone and get it down for Butler. Butler to the line, knocked down by Delahunt. Delahunt for Thompson. Thompson shoots, that hit a body on the way. It was Dockstader getting in the way. Thompson now looking out in front of the net, couldn't find a lane. Center and try again, comes up to the blue line. Delahunt shoots, save made. Taft took a peek behind her, but she's got it as the goal horn sounding there unintentionally. Remains a 4-0 game, 39 seconds to go on the power play here for Burlington as Frege will come out to take this draw. Wholesale changes for Burlington on the man advantage. Hawks win the draw, chance to clear off the face-off, comes to the blue line, and a good keep from Addison Lee to maintain the pressure. In behind the net here is Cruzel. Cruzel feeds the point, goes to the net. Lee chips it down to the corner, nobody there for Burlington, and the Hawks will get it away. That went up high, caught Morehouse. Looked like a side of the head. She's all right as the Barracudas work it up through the middle. Here comes Cruzel with speed over the line. Cruzel shoots, she scores! Lauren Cruzel with a rip on the power play, and the Barracudas have a 5-goal lead. Well, a good play to the middle here. Lauren Cruzel builds speed through center and then collects the pass right at the blue line. And it's just that speed that she has, pushes the defender back, opens up a lane. Just a beautiful shot from Lauren Cruzel over the glove of Taft. And the Barracudas lead is 5-0 with 11:11 on the clock here in period number 3. Power play comes through in a big way for Burlington here. They convert on the 5-on-3 and then on the 5-on-4 to collect some insurance in this third period and hopefully put this game out of reach. Back with it is Alcock. Trying to get back on the offensive here for the Hawks. It's picked up, played into the middle. A backhand shot goes wide. Here's Catalano. Catalano speeding through the neutral zone. Cuts into the middle, past Alcock. Catalano still on the puck. Works it around back of the net. Looking for a passing lane, gets it up to the blue line, and that's behind the reach of Akemi Ray. Ray, lead pass, looking for Catalano. That's turned over, and now a chance for the Hawks. Working in, Ryle shoots, scores! Jamie Ryle snaps the shutout bid and gets the Hawks on the board here in the third. Well, 50 seconds after Cruzel made it 5-0, a broken play here, a turnover at the blue line, and Ryle just walks right in, has lots of time, lots of space, and is able to put it over that left pad of Ferguson to get the Hawks back within 4 as Thompson's shot is deflected wide of the net. Chipped up out to center. Here come the Hawks. They've got numbers. The pass had fanned as Richardson had Thorne waiting behind the defense and couldn't find her with the pass. Addie Butler. Oh, nice play into the middle. Haley Thompson shoots. Save made. And the rebound covered up by Taft as Haley Thompson, who has been dangerous.
This period is brought to you by BDO Canada. Assurance Tax Advisory. People who know BDO.
Thompson's been so dangerous this afternoon and had a good chance there. Another one here. She whips one wide of the net. Out towards center come the Hawks. A bouncing puck. Settled down here and taken over the blue line by Harmer. Harmer back on it behind the net. Had her stick checked there by Kalpakis. Kalpakis spins it away from trouble here and finds Delahunt on the near side. Delahunt. Lead pass. Here's Butler working in. Addie Butler chips it in deep, goes after herself. Tries to play it around the boards. Had that knocked away, and now Moran will work it out. Working in his Harmer. That rolls out of her reach onto Ferguson. She'll cover and draw a whistle. 9 minutes to go here in a 5-1 game. The Barracudas, a couple of power play goals here in this third to extend their lead before Jamie Ryle got one back, and now the Hawks are on the puck. Here's a chance in the middle. A shot, glove save Ferguson. It bounced out, and the rebound is free. Chance on the wrap, and getting a stick in the way of that was Ella Friege. And we're going to get a penalty against the Barracudas here. Sarah Elson's going to go off for head contact. And so with 8:50 to go, the Hawks will get a chance to produce on the power play. Special teams have been a story here. Barracudas, their last 3 goals came on the man advantage. And for the Hawks, you're looking to get something back here. No better opportunity than right now on the power play. Thorne's going to get waved out of the draw. Richardson steps in to take it, and on a scramble, the Hawks are able to get the puck. Taken around back of the net. Worked up to the point here as circling is Thorne. Thorne trying to cut into the middle. Lost her footing, and the Barracudas are out with it. Up ahead, here's Friege. Ella Friege over the line, and Krusel was half second ahead, offside called against Burlington. Barracudas get a change in here as Butler and Catalano will come out for the draw. Hawks get the win. Here's Beiser. Beiser drops it back. Out the board's far side. Worked in here by Richardson. She takes a check from Catalano, hangs onto it. Richardson to the point. Walking in. Here's Belmore. She stops up. Belmore feeds the point for Richardson. Richardson. Beiser. Beiser back to Richardson. Richardson. Off to the wing, a quick shot and a glove save by Ferguson as a couple of collisions near the net as Lee was knocked down. Catalano took exception to that. Looks like nothing will come of it here. Now a discussion going on. The Hawks don't look too happy, but it'll remain 5-on-4 for another minute 9 here as the face-off is won back by the Hawks. To the blue line. Pass across, looking for Beiser, was out of her reach. She's got to step up for it. Beiser in deep for Ryle now. Ryle off to the wing. Centering pass, that's off a stick and away. Here's Richardson. Richardson protecting the puck in deep against Delahunt. Richardson still holding on to it. Walks into the middle. Holds. Sends it across. Here's Beiser. She lost the puck, and now Haley Thompson almost got away. Couldn't collect, and we're going to get another penalty here. Looks like it's going to be Thorne and Kalpakis heading off. They were engaged in a battle near the Barracuda net behind the play. Cross-checking looks like for both of them. And it'll remain 5-on-4 for another 36 seconds. So coincidental minors looks like. As Alcock skates it ahead. Poked out through the neutral zone here. Back with it is Dockstader. Cross for Thompson. Thompson. Lead pass. Poked ahead, kicked into the offensive zone by Alcock. Song gets a stick on that, and she'll fire at the length of the ice. Final few seconds of power play here as that will expire, and The Barracudas come away with a big penalty kill. Here's Alcock. Dropping it back. Worked along the far side. Thompson. Meanwhile, Carter couldn't settle that puck down. And it's taken by Alcock down to the corner. Alcock around the back of the net, trying to find a lane to the front. Had it poked off her stick by Addison Lee. Morant. Down low. Thompson, a centering pass. That went right through the crease. No one could get a stick on it. Now Biazzi. Skating ahead, has Krusel with her. Biazzi. Oh, nice move to the middle. Biazzi working in, tripped up. It was hard into the end boards there. As a diving play took the legs out from under Aubrey Biazzi. She's back up, takes a run there at Muldowney. Muldowney responding to that as they jaw their way back up the ice. Biazzi will head off now as stopped up behind the net. Played around the boards by Ryle. Ryle swings back away from the forecheck. Oh, left the puck behind. No Barracudas in the vicinity, but almost a dangerous turnover as Thompson works it ahead. Thompson, stick checked by Catalano, plays it off to the side. Here's a centering pass, and it will get there in time was Morehouse. Now Elson. Up the boards, foot race here. This will come back down into Hawk territory. Muldowney pressured by Addie Butler. Catalano in deep. Butler trying to get out in front of the net. It's intercepted there, cleared to the line for Lee. Lee, long shot that bounces off the end boards, almost came out in front of the net. It's bounced away by the Hawks now. In deep it goes. Here's Addie Butler. Butler trying to center it out in front of the net. Thompson spins and put that right through the crease. Here's Lee at the point. Addison Lee. In deep it goes. A collision there along the near side as Catalano was taken down. Bounces behind the net now. Butler takes a spill here as it comes to the point. Long shot. That's bounced to the side of the net, and Butler got a stick on that. Couldn't direct it on goal. High flip knocked down by Lee. It's a high stick, and that will halt play here in the neutral zone as Kalpakis and Thorne are released from their coincidental penalties. 4 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in this game, and Burlington holding on to a 4-goal lead. Trying to just nurse this to completion here. Skated in, drop back. Here's Alafrigi with a shot and a save made by Taff. She'll hang on, draw the whistle. We get a face-off down in Hawk territory. Frigi will take it. Frigi 2 goals in that first period, just seconds apart. Got things started for Burlington as here's Krusel with it. Krusel trying to hang on to the puck. Plays it to the line for Elson. Elson, a shot, high bounce into the slot. That's knocked away and taken out to center here by the Hawks. Played into the middle. It's knocked down as Skirikod will spin it out to center. Reaching forward is Elson. Couldn't get a stick on it as Belmore will get it deep. Skirikod in there battling for it. Comes up with the puck. Up ahead. Here goes Frigi. Ella Frigi drops it off. Krusel cutting into the middle. Krusel drops it off. Maddie Delahunt for Kalpakis. Kalpakis steps in, fires, looking for the redirect in front. Butler couldn't get a stick on it as Kalpakis reaches, can't hold the zone. And now we'll drop it back for Delahunt. Delahunt looking ahead. Here goes Haley Thompson. Has some space. Thompson trying to cut into the middle. Shoots. Save made Taff. Rebound cleared away. Up through center. Here come the Hawks. In deep and in behind the goal. Thompson shovels that ahead and out to center where Doc Stater will work it right back to the offensive zone. Into the middle. Here's a chance on the back end. A shot that goes wide of the net, and Keelan Song will clear it away. Butler looking for Thompson. Pass was behind her, and the Hawks take over in their own zone. Puck battle here on the near side wall. Thompson trying to pull it loose. Checked by Haley Thompson for the Barracudas as it will roll out towards center. Finally pulled free by Song, and she drops it back for Thompson. Haley Thompson across, played up along the boards. Here's Biazzi. Aubrey Biazzi, her shot. Muffled, a shot off the side of the net there by Catalano, and Thompson is out with it. Thompson sends this all the way down, and that will be icing against Bluewater. Minute 52 to go here. Burlington up by 4 as they look to coast to a Sunday afternoon win. Catalano will take this draw. It's one back to the point. Miwok Carter lays it deep. Catalano. Catalano back to the point for Carter. Carter, long shot. That deflects wide of the net. Now Biazzi. Biazzi tried to drop it off for Elson. It was knocked away, and now it's gloved down in the neutral zone by Alcock. She's turned back and then took a run at Abigail Flynn. Carter in the neutral zone, works it ahead. Bounces here for Thorne. Thorne knocked off her stick. Drop back by Harmer now. Up the far side as it's dropped back. Here's a chance into the middle, off to the side of the net, and Miwok Carter will bat that away. So we're into the final minute here of this third period. Catalano, lead pass for Cruzel. Lauren Cruzel works it in with speed, trying to drive the lane. She's turned back. Here's a center pass alone. Biazzi on the backhand, turned aside. A late chance for Burlington, but Taft makes a good stop. Biazzi shaking her head as she headed to the bench there. Thought she had Taft there, but instead a good stop for the Hawks netminder in the final minute here of the frame. Barracudas have 7 skaters out there. They'll call back Delahunt and Kalpakin to the bench. Cougars win the draw. Here's Addison Lee. Down for Cruzel. Into the corner it comes. Bouncing puck in the middle. Here's Frege, a chance. Save made. Frege looking for that hat trick. Couldn't beat Taft as Frege is stripped of the puck here, and it's taken out by the Hawks in the final 25 seconds. Worked up through the middle. Long shot. Glove save Ferguson. And she'll hang on with 19 seconds on the clock, and much better showing this afternoon for the Barracudas than they had last night. The time spent in the offensive zone that they really just didn't have a lot of yesterday. They've shown in spades they've controlled this game really for the majority of it, and the special teams coming through in a big way. 3 power play goals for Burlington, 1 in the second, 2 in the third, and Ferguson makes a late save there. The big rebound came loose. That will do it as the Barracudas get their first win of the new year. 5-1 the final for the Barracudas this afternoon. They beat the Hawks, improve their record up to 19-11-1 as we get into the home stretch of this regular season. Thank you very much for joining us this Sunday afternoon. We're away for a couple more weeks. We're back near the end of January with the Barracudas back at home. In the meantime, Kaylee and Chelsea Tiller off in Cape Breton representing Team Canada for the Barracudas. We'll be wishing them the best of luck as they look for gold in the red and white. Thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. We will be back. And before we go, a thank you to our sponsors.